doing, folks? Welcome back. Right, what we're doing this weekend. So, to keep in track of where we are, it's February the 26th, Saturday. Not at work, so I've got 3 days off. Back to work Monday night, so I'm going nowhere. Considering there's a bit of a war going on and crap, and fuel's just jumped up in price just down the road. I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother. I was supposed to be on a emergency training. Sorry about the noise, I've got the washing machine just put on. So it's washing day. Washing day, scrub the truck day, as normal. It's like a normal weekend now. So, but yeah, I've got one little plan today. But yeah, so I was supposed to be going away tomorrow. I was supposed to be doing some more of my training for the search and rescue. That's just been cancelled. So yeah, so we've had to cancel this weekend, so I'm sort of free. Weather's turned better. Storms have all sort of stopped. A little bit blustery out there. There's a little hint of what's coming up. This is what I've got planned this weekend. Hopefully today, because the sun's out. Ta-da! It's been over a week and I still haven't struck it up and flown it. Because it's just been shit weather. Little chat whistle. Look. So yeah, plan is this weekend I will be flying and I will be crashing. No, we won't. Yes, I will. And it will be blown away. Oh, the fears. Yeah, I can see it's going hovering there, lovely, and poof, gone. Took off with the wind. But we're going to get her struck up. So I'm going to watch some YouTube just to double check I'm doing things right when I start up. Like I said beforehand, I'd already paid to have this fully set up and calibrated and everything. It's had all the firmware set up, it's had everything updated. So they call it ready to fly, but obviously I need to get it out and I need to double check what you call it, GPS thing on them. And I've just walked the dog and it's a little bit blustery still, so I'm just going to wait. The app says sort of a dinner time, the wind drops, so just so it's nice, and then hopefully we'll get a bit of practice on the industrial estate here. It's not going to be anything special, might not be film worthy, but yeah, we will see. So you might get some footage in this video yet of the drone. It'll be awful, but in learning. So I've still got to go and get some training. A few friends of mine who fly these, they've offered to train me, so to get an idea of where you need to be with a stick. I've watched quite a few YouTube videos on little tips and tricks on don't fully throttle it, sort of half throttle and gentle, but it'll come. So hopefully you guys, I will this year get some nice footage from above with a bit of music and not this horrible thing in your camera all the time, because even I get sick. So right, that's enough then. Get on with the washing, get on with getting washed up, tied it up, and then we'll go and play with some toys. Right, well, drone. Will I ever be able to fly it? Oh, couldn't fly yesterday. I just didn't have the confidence. I'm on industrial estate. The app says don't fly. It's not good. It's to do with the wind gusts. The wind at the moment, it's saying on the app, is about sort of 20 miles an hour, but gusts are up to 40. Well, that's bye-bye drone. I mean, and then today, it is beautiful and sunny out there. Walking around, you can walk around in a t-shirt, but it's still saying 35 mile an hour gusts, and actually you can feel it just comes out the blue. You know, just walk the dog, just walk around the corner and the gust just hits you. It's like, do I risk it? Not to go high, just as a practice, just hovering. So I might do that in the car park here, just practicing taking off, landing, and sort of side to side. Fortunately, I can't film it because you're on the phone. I don't know whether to sort of look at some sort of other cheaper recording thing so I can record me doing other shots, you know, like putting a little tripod somewhere, like for driving shots, so I can put it on a little tripod, drive past it, instead of using a £1,000 mobile phone leaving on the side. Something to look into, but yeah, so the only footage I'll get is me on the camera. That's if I can get it to work, because that's all, you know, that's what I plan on doing. I was going to meet up with a mate of mine, but he's in the same problem, so he can't fly because of the weather. So I mean, but you can fly in these winds if you're capable and you sort of used to it. You can get away with it, but I've never even touched one, so I'm just waiting for the better day and a bit more instructions. Like I've got to set some sort of height parameters and stuff on it. I've had trouble. I only just realised I haven't got the DJI Flight app down. You can't just download it from your Play Store. For Samsungs and stuff like that, it's not on there. They've removed it. It's like, what? One of the most used items in the world. You know, these drones are so popular, yet there's not an app for it for Samsungs and stuff like that. You have to go to their website, download it. Then a friend of mine gave me the download for it because I couldn't find the download. Then it wouldn't open. Then I had to download a good old YouTube. Told me what to do. So you have to download an APK app, so it will pull it out, and we got it done. So I've got the app on my phone, but obviously I need to sort of learn how to use it. So I think that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. I've just done some little jobs, tea's on, and we're just going to do some playing around with the drone. I'm off work tomorrow as well, so hopefully tomorrow the weather's better and I can have a wander down to the fields. So that might be better, and I can do some footage of our old disused train line. So yeah, that's the update. Bought this drone for you guys. I can't fly the bloody thing. I didn't think it'd be that hard. I thought it, like this sort of weather was fine, but obviously not. That's when they go bye bye, and obviously I can't afford to lose it. You know, it's cost me a fortune. This, you know, I'm having to pay it back, so I've got to be super careful with insurance and paying as well on top every month. It's, you know, I'm crippling myself money wise, so I need to start earning some more money. So I might have to have an Only Fat Friends account. Right, catch you later.
Opportunity. Mom's right. Now's a chance to show Coach and everybody what you can do. Definitely. All right, let's talk about it in the car.
Wait, let me know if it goes with Anderson. Click. You might want to check it online. Center earlier.
Right, how we doing? So, not sure what's going to happen this week. Bit slack. I was hoping to get some footage of the old drone. It's shit weather still. It's now today, what we on? 2nd of March, I think, Friday. This is when I'm filming this. I thought, yeah, I'm off work now. I've got another 3 days off. Got to go down to the unit this weekend to go and catch up with the guys at the new company we've set up with the Overland Earth. So yeah, had a right lie-in this morning, and then I thought, oh, I'll be able to get the drone out today. We'll get it tested. Yeah, and it started chucking it down with rain. It's getting on 3 weeks now. I've had that drone. And all I can do is look at it. Crazy. But we'll get there. Yeah, an update on Roxy. As some of you know, and it seems to be quite an interest as well. There's quite a lot of comments about her going on to a raw sort of meat diet. I'm trying to get away from like all the biscuits and stuff like that. I mean, it was only because I just caught this program. I knew there wasn't that good. I thought these ones I bought was okay, you know, because there's all this grain free and stuff. I've always looked at that, but to be honest, it doesn't really matter with a lot of the biscuits. They are so cheaply made. It's almost like you know, sweets for dogs, really. Like somebody the program I was watching, it's almost like Skittles, they said, for dogs. You know, they're just full of chemicals. It doesn't matter how sort of they brand it in other ways. So I know she loved the biscuits, and I was wondering if, you know, if that was maybe why she was getting a lot of, you know, her condition wasn't getting better. Because when I got her as a rescue, she had this problem with her skin. It was more in the summer. So basically, it's quite a common thing, and dogs are allergic to the pollen in when it comes to sort of autumn time, you know, not autumn, spring and summer. So basically grass and places like that, she would you know, get it on her paws and then scratch it, and it scratches into her skin and then it affects her, and it sort of makes it just itchy all over her belly. And we controlled that with creams and stuff and keep her away from grass, you know, all them sort of things. And she's been fine. And then, but you see, since I took her, probably my food changed as well. And the first year she was okay, she got, you know, but then the second year got a little bit worse, and you know, and it's just got worse each year. And so that's why this whole food change is changing for her. It's worth a shop. You know, I've been to the vets. I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people. You know, before everyone goes, oh, go to the vets, go to that. I've been to the vets. They've basically told me they've done blood tests, can't find nothing conclusive. They need to do more and more work. Well, I've been told by everyone, just don't go down that route. It's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, and they won't get to they'll just keep trying anything they can. They'll give her this histamine, they'll give her that histamine. And a lot of these are bad for dogs. You know, they don't tell you that. So I've done a lot of research. So I'm going sort of more homeopathic. So I've got all other creams and bits and bobs which we've been using to control it. But yeah, it's just mainly on her belly and on her back of her ears at the moment. But the best thing I've found so far is E45 cream. She doesn't crust up no more. Her skin's soft, and she's starting to get little fur patches back on her belly now. That's been amazing. Out of everything I've used so far, I've tried her on every type of like homeopathic sort of creams for different types of mites, for different types of skate, you know, you name it, we've tried it. But obviously without paying the vets thousands. I mean, you know, like I say, you know, the first blood test come back and they was just basically, always reminds me of the day when I had my transit and it went into limp mode and they plugged it in and they went, a list of 20 items come up, and it was like the garage said, well, we'll start from the top and work down because it's more likely. Yeah, £1,000. You know, this is a lot. The problem is, as a lot of pet owners will know, vets sometimes, unless you find a really good one, they're out to make money. And the exact same products you can buy at ridiculously cheap if you know where to look. You know, and it's the exact same product. So it's things like with her as well. When I got her, she can't have the normal dose of the boosters and stuff like that. It makes it real. When I first got her, we got her checked over. We had her the boosters. She was sick as a dog, and we found out that she's allergic to some of them. So that's why she's homeopathic. You know, we do everything sort of, unless it's serious, you know, really serious, like when she got run over and had to take her in for an X-ray. You know, we will use the vets. But yeah, she's healthy, she's happy. So it's just nice if we can get her skin back to condition, isn't it? It's like we've just creamed her up at the moment. It's nice and, you know, it's not red or anything like that, and she hasn't got many sores at all now. I think there's only one little one. So yeah, she's getting there slowly. So yeah, back to the raw food. So I tried her on the chicken. I need to go find another. Go and do that today. We'll find the butchers. So yeah, basically, what have I tried her on so far? So we've tried mince. Seems to be her best, and that's so cheap. Aldi's do a big pack of 500g mince at £1.15, I think it was. So I've stocked up on that, and what I'll do, I mix an egg in with it to make it not dry, and she loves that. She wolfs that down every time. Chicken, now I got a big box from Aldi. There was 165 for like 10 drumsticks, and then another one with 10 wings. And I tried her on them, and the wings, like you saw in the other video, wolfed them down. Well, she only tried her on one, and I chopped it up, but she couldn't chew the bigger part. Now, because she's only a little miniature Jack Russell, I don't think she's got the jaw power for a lot of these bigger bones, like a chicken leg. She couldn't eat the chicken leg. She tried and she chewed, and it was more of a toy in the end. So I ended up cooking them all, taking all the meat off, and then what I've been doing, I've been mixing it into a bowls, you know, just cooked chicken, mixing it up so she could eat it. The reason I cooked it is because it would last longer in the fridge. If I left it raw and took it all off, and it was harder to cook, cooked it all up in an hour, and it just basically fell off the bone, and it was much easier for her and for me to last a good week, because I'm trying to do it so it doesn't cost a fortune, because I've looked into getting the ready packed stuff. I mean, it is horrendous money, sorry about that. It is expensive stuff. So yeah, so that's where we're at the moment. So we're carrying along. Now I have found out, I've got a load of these little tins of sardines, and I think there was in tomato sauce and stuff like that. Now she normally likes my foods and stuff. If I cook something up in a pasta or something, she loves eating all that. But no, she's not a fish girl. she's had one bowl, one tin of them tuna things, and I mixed it in with a lot of other food, but she's not a big fan. So fish oils and stuff like that is what's good for the dogs, and dog skins. So I probably need to go and get some of them capsules. So I've still got a good 10 or so packs of them. I think I don't know how many I bought, but there's a good lot of them. I thought, because at 35p, they're great, you know, and it's like a full bowl full for her, because she's only little, that's the beauty. But in tuna she likes tuna, but again, everything's dry. What else have we had? What else have you had? I've got some veggies, so I'm going to do a casserole today. So a lot of the veg, I'm going to mix that up with a bit of her veg. I'm going to make a big tub and add a lot of bits and bobs in. Add a bit of veg to it. What else are we going to have? I think that's really all you've had, really, isn't it? We've tried you on the tuna and bits and bobs like that. So yeah, but you know, she's not really much different, are you? She's still, you know, happy to sleep all day. I was hoping it might perk her up a little bit. Yeah, sleep, yeah, she soon popped her head up for that. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a little update, because I know a lot of people was giving me a lot of information. I've got a list of some places to go. There's a place out near Horncastle somebody mentioned. So yeah, we're going to try a few places. I'll buy a few bits of meat in. At the moment, I mean, you know, even human mint isn't really that good. I mean, it's not even good for us. It's full of crap. But is it better than dog food? You know, I mean, I was even thinking, is it worth getting a cat food? Because apparently cat foods are that fussy, they have to put more content of meat in. So yeah, we're just going to keep a lookout. I could do with things like liver and things like that. I did see some in I don't know if I saw them in Aldi's. There was a pack and it was fairly cheap. But things like, you know, we'll pop to a butcher's and we'll ask them and see what other bits they've got. They might have like a little places where they chop all the bits up or bag them up and sell them cheap for dogs. So yeah, so I thought I'd just give you an update. And that's it. We're just parked up at the moment in my lorry park. I stayed here last night. I didn't get up until bloody 11:30. I've been doing nights, so it's just, it gets to you after a while. Your body goes into night mode. But yes, we stayed here last night. I was going to go off to find another spot near enough to the unit, so we're going to head there now. So I had me coffee. It's just started to rain, so I was going to park halfway because I found there's a nice little old railway track. I'm going to see if I can get parked there the night and then go down to the unit tomorrow. So yeah, we will catch you guys in a bit. Right, so we've just moved to a new spot now, just to prove it's not all lovely sparkle. This is a nice lovely new one. This is a new car park now. Never been here. So we're on the outskirts of Horncastle. So yeah, this is going to be a not a bad little park up actually. Huge big lay-by, and this is basically a dead-end road. It goes down to some big farm buildings down there, and the road is sort of right behind them. So it should be quiet, but yeah, this is the joys of winter life, van life, or lorry life. Actually, I did look online, and it looked like this online, but we thought we'd give it a go. So I'm only 4 miles away from the lockup from the team. I don't really go down there a lot because you have to pay to park there, 10 quid a night, so it saves me money. Go down for the day. So yeah, so that's about it at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen this weekend. I've got no plans, just to pop in, do a bit more filming, see how they're getting on with the truck, because with the new group I'm just basically the internet side. I'm online, I look for business and stuff for them. Unfortunately we've lost the LGF lorry by the looks of it. The guy had never paid for it. I've tried messaging him, no reply, so I'm just trying to sell that from. So if anyone's looking for an awesome DAF which is finished, just needs an interior, I mean it's an orange one, it's done in Vodafone colours, check out LGF commercials. It is on eBay. It's at 35 grand, that's with the VAT included, so obviously it's cheaper than that. If you're VAT registered, I suppose it'd be, I don't know how they've done it, but yeah, I mean it's up at 35, but I mean that's a complete truck, done outside, everything, just needs windows putting in and the interior. If I had the money I'd be buying it to sell on again. So yeah, just going to put the kettle on now. Can't fly the drone. I thought I'll get out in the middle of here. Just down the road is an old abbey which is you know, derelict. The other idea was to get the drone out this weekend and practice flying around that, so we'll have to see what the weather does and try and get some nice drone footage. Going to try and make an effort in doing more editing, shall we say. We'll try and boost the channel, try and make it a little bit better. I could do with some more probably camera gear, like the GoPros and stuff, so you can have. Problem is I just use my phone for everything. I don't fancy leaving a 1,000 quid phone on the side of the road while I'm filming. So yeah, might look into some second-hand stuff in the future. Right, coffee on, and I think the dog walk.